So now, as the year is winding down, coming to a close, people are having questions about what Shiba Inu price is going to look like in 2025. Are we going to see some exciting highs? Will we see some terrible lows? That was super corny. But I want to talk about actually what AI is projecting for 2025 and a big wild card that I don't think gets enough optics heading into next year because the crypto market landscape may in fact change completely because of this. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So just for a little bit of context, right now, Shiba Inu at the time of filming this video, sitting at 40217. This year has actually been very good for SHIB. You might say, what? We're only up 111%. That's nothing, right? We have seen some exceptional highs. We have seen some terrible lows, obviously on the big correction down. But what you need to understand is that, wow, what you need to understand is that that is a normal thing. Shiba Inu is acting within structure right now. I've seen some people try to say it's not. No, this is how it always plays out. And understand that year start, year end is not a normal structure for an asset. It's from the lows of the bear market to the heights of the bulls. And Shiba Inu is following basically our Elliott wave perfectly, right? We had our high all the way in March of 4045. We had our low all the way down in August of this year as well. And now we're starting again this leg 3, which should be the most explosive. That should end sometime around March, April, May. This is kind of what we're setting up for in crypto. And SHIB has done a very good job of staying on trend here within structure. It's looking very, very good. So now people have the question of, what is price going to look like next year? And AI has actually given us a few projections heading into 2025. And I'll get to what my projections are here as well. Now, I was a little disappointed to see this because it laid out a bullish case, a bearish case, and a base case. And what it actually talked about on the bearish case was a price of 4015. Said on the downside, if the macroeconomic factors weigh in on the broader crypto market, we could see SHIB face stagnation. This could lead to some bearish outlook and bleed off in price, right? That boo, nobody likes that. Now, in the base case, kind of a moderate approach into 2025, it says that SHIB could actually aim for 4045, which is actually over 2x away from here. So that's that's nothing to complain about. Would I like to see it a lot higher? Absolutely. I don't think that's enough of a gain. I think that's still more of a bearish case. And this says this price hinges on key factors like adoption, utility, market sentiment, underscoring the importance of tracking ecosystem developments and external market conditions. Now, that being said, the bullish case that they actually lay out is still not even at an all-time high. It says 4081. So this is why for AI projections, I don't tend to go to these often. Sometimes I think they're pretty much on par. Sometimes they suck and they are terrible. So again, this is Chat GPT that actually projected these, Chat GPT 4.0. And frankly, I think that these are all wrong and incredibly bearish. And I want to get to why that is. Now, first of all, you guys have heard my projections before when it comes to Shiba Inu. I think that sometime in March, April, May, Shiba Inu is going to be up in this 4013 through 4019 range. That would make a lot of sense. It's pretty broad because, extensions of adoption can they can move very quickly. Assets like Shiba Inu, because of its removal of supply, because the supply shock is going to hit at some point here, it's going to move very quick. It's going to be very volatile. It may stay at this peak in March, April, May for like a second before it retraces and kind of comes back down here, sitting again, kind of down to this like maybe 301, 4088 level, kind of testing the all-time high once again. And then later in this market cycle, again, I've talked about, I wouldn't be surprised by somewhere in that 305 through 201 range. Now, some people think that's crazy. Guys, adoption is a big deal. And remember, we're supposed to climb to, excuse me, gosh, I have so much congestion as of late. I'm trying to kick this, guys, soon enough, right? So people don't realize that we're about to see about 400 million new crypto users enter the space in this market cycle. It's a normal thing. That's how an adoption curve works. And the big wild card that we've talked about a little bit, other channels probably aren't talking about much, is mass adoption and what that can do, creating essentially a super cycle. All right. Now, we've mentioned super cycles before, and people need to understand that what that means is that we may not see a traditional bear market. In fact, the market structure that we're used to seeing, where we see a top and a huge correction, assets dropping, 90%, 95%, which isn't an uncommon thing heading into the bear, it may be less. It may not happen at all. there comes a time where the ball starts rolling downhill and it can't be stopped. And the crypto market is getting very close to mass adoption. Okay. We are the innovators. We're starting to get into the early adopters, the 5 through the 10% of the world entering the crypto market. And then it's a very slippery slope from 10% all the way up to 80%. All right. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to happen in this market cycle. This is still something that takes years. But when we look around us, we have to look at what's happening in crypto, right? US embrace coming, new administration coming in that's very pro crypto. Talk about US crypto embrace. Obviously, SHIB isn't necessarily a US crypto, but this push towards adoption in crypto in general is a big deal. Talking about Bitcoin reserves, which obviously creates more validity for the common man, the one that is not paying attention to crypto currently. It puts it in their head more. We know obviously institutional money is entering the crypto market. There's this big embrace from enterprise. And the thing is very soon you're going to see every mom, cousin, dog, cat, all in the crypto market. And it happens very, very quickly. Okay. Don't be surprised by us being at, 5-6% of the world in crypto right now and being somewhere over 50% by, 2026, 27, 28, 29, next market cycle. All right. So what that means is that, again, we may have blow off tops. We may in fact see the point where we get maybe a little bit of a correction off here and then even a further leg, right? Now, this isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice or anything like that, because people are well, first of all, I'm not a financial advisor, but we have to look at psychology, right? There are still people that are going to trade this, but at the same time, if the buying and the masses of people flowing in outweigh the selling that's taking place, we could see the market structure change completely. We could see a longer bull market than we're used to. This 4-year shakeup, it may change completely. Okay. That is the big wild card that we really won't know about until it's happening. We have to monitor these things very closely. And what that means for the price of SHIB is you may see some very surprising levels. Remember, this limited supply on exchanges is going to impact price in a very big way. And it's getting worse over time, meaning that there's less and less and less supply available. We've seen this from price level to price level to price level, and it's likely not going to change. All right. Shiba Inu, believe it or not, despite a 589 trillion supply, it is becoming a scarcer and scarcer asset as time moves on, as people have the 1 cent mindset, as people want it to go even further than there. That's why Shiba Inu has really some big potential in this market cycle, and it kind of launched just at the right time. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts about where you think SHIB is headed in 2025. But have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.